Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to take a look at the brand new Purple Cell Legends Limited character, and we're going to see just how good he is and discuss whether you should summon on this banner. Now obviously a lot of people are quite drained after the anniversary. Generally speaking, they don't pump out the craziest units, but I actually think Cell and his banner is pretty good, all things considered. So, Cell himself, being a range type unit, probably the best decision they could make. Androids is definitely in a ranged kind of situation right now. You have the red 1817 that are ranged, you have the blue Super 17 that's ranged, you have pretty much a huge range conundrum. You also have Gamma 1, Gamma 2. So, realistically, him being purple, him being ranged, definitely the best call overall. Now, of course, that doesn't constitute, hey, you should summon because he has good synergy with his team. Let's discuss a little bit about what he brings to the table. So one of the big things that he brings as a unit, at least from what I can see, is he has a really, really nice mix of abilities. Lots of cover nullification, which is obviously very, very good. He has lots of health restore nullification, also something very, very good. So there's a lot of decent strength to him. There's a lot of good utility that he can bring. Him being purple, also relatively solid coverage for the team, gives it a bit of strength and a bit of backbone against units like Ultra Rosé, who kind of chew up and eat out the the other Android 17. So it's a nice little pickup, I would say. It's not necessarily the best color choice, but I think it does help the team. We also have obviously the strong Android 17 purple option, who's been doing a great job, and I think he definitely supersedes that option, as well as we also obviously have the Hellfighter 17, who got his Zenkai, and his Zenkai boosts purple Android. So at least there's already a good boost option for the team. Now he covers future regen Android, which is pretty good, and he covers the additional powerful opponent side of things. A big thing is he does have this self-sacrifice mechanic, which quite a few units have. Obviously, for those who don't know, Magenta obviously came out. Now Magenta has good synergy with him from that perspective. Magenta obviously being a self-destruct unit as well, although being strike based. Him being a self-destruct unit is also still pretty helpful. Magenta can do some pretty big self-destruct damage, and him coupled with Cell means that you can have a very decent kind of synergy or link up between the two of them, or you can just straight up use Cell as a replacement for what Magenta brings to the table. For me personally, I think Magenta was designed to be a boost unit. He's got that blast boost, which doesn't even make sense considering he is literally a strike unit, but he brings defenses, he brings good support, and him coupled with Hellfighter 17, coupled with Android 1718, coupled with Super 17 means that the Androids team, I think, can work around the Cell quite well. Having a self-destruct unit, one that can seal rising rushes when they blow up, one that can really limit your opponent's gameplay style depending on how many enemies are left, is really good. His unique gauge is also really strong. A double card level draw speed increase and continual card level draw speed increase means you can combo pretty nuddily with this Cell. You can basically combo ad infinitum. He draws new cards, he's constantly pulling new cards. Key recovery is definitely going to be a big thing with this guy. And he has some good modifiers here. Additional damage against yellow units, additional damage against teams that are composed of all Saiyans or Son family. So you have a lot of coverage. Lots of coverage against fusion teams, lots of coverage against things like the Rosé combo, the Vegito combo. Obviously him being purple means that basically the Vegito combo kind of still has a big, not strength against him, but he doesn't bring you an advantage against Vegito, which is understandable. They probably still want Vegito to be the flagship unit for now. Animations wise, definitely look good compared to the preview. I think a lot of people read too much into the previews. His animations look pretty decent, pretty top level. I quite like them. I think they're quite good. And yeah, I think you've got actually a pretty good team on his banner. His banner is good. His banner is kind of like a self-made team. Yeah, you've got Super 17, you've got him, you've got 17 and 18. All three Legends Limiteds you basically need to get a Blast team going, alongside the new Extreme Cell Jr., who can provide some pretty good bench boosts. You're basically well covered. Honestly, beyond that, there's not too much you pretty much need. Maybe you rock like an Android 21 with her Zenkai to boost, or Android 17. Either one is more than fine. But yeah, basically you do have a very good team roster that's kind of here for selection. Only thing is, the unique gauge is a little bit overtly dependent on green cards and main ability. It's not something you can kind of spam into existence from his combo capabilities. It is very strong. His green card, or his unique gauge, is very powerful, gives him big damage buffs, gives him big combo ability, and the nullifications that he has are also very good. Overall, he's just a very good card. Yeah, cover change, nullification, all the good things you need. And plus, he has decent synergy with 17, he has decent synergy with 17, 18. So you've got like a ready-made team that can kind of sit here and just be a very solid combination of units, realistically speaking. So yeah, for me, I think he's good. I think he's an impressive unit. I think the banner's honestly not that bad. I think the banner's good. Super 17 or Super 17, 17 MVP 17 gives it a lot of leeway. And yeah, beyond that, I think, okay, obviously outside of those three Legends Limiteds, maybe the other ones don't have great synergy, you know, Purple Cell, Strike Cell. But I think overall those three androids give the banner a lot of credence. Yeah, they make the banner almost something to consider. Now, should you summon? Honestly, with Vegito's banner still up, it's very difficult to say. Because with Vegito's banner still up, there's a lot of factors you need to, you know, determine for yourself. Do you want to drop 6,000 on this banner, or do you want to drop 6,000 trying to get Vegito? I know which one I'd probably go for. Just saying, it's probably for the best. Outside of that, though, I do think he's pretty good. The Sparking Gohan also looks pretty good. A unit, maybe for the longer battles, but kind of in the same vein of the Pan Teen Gohan kind of vibes that we've been seeing. You know, and just being a very solid Son family kind of support unit. So he's like the equivalent of Red Gohan, but yeah, for like a Son family more centric team. And I'm sure he'll become a lot more apparent if they do reveal an Ultra, as I'm sure he'll take greater precedence there. Beyond that, that's basically it. Honestly, there's not too much more really to say. I think realistically that's pretty much all the coverage. The Cell Jr., obviously just more boosting character, but you know, good in his own right. But yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, I think that kind of covers everything you need. But yeah, from my perspective, that's basically it. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. But beyond that, the banner is standard, the usual discounts, usual tickets, usual kind of manner. I don't think there's anything else really too much to worry about. And yeah, I'd say, honestly, give it a try. But that's it from me. Bye.